Hello, I'm Matujima and you're watching HornbillTV's Prime at 9, now news in details. Big news coming in right now in a joint statement issued by the two parties, the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party had announced the continuation of pre-poll alliance before the 2023 Nagaland Assembly elections and to contest the elections on a seat-sharing basis of 40/20. In connection to the joint statement, NEDA convener and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma tweeted that earlier in the day, he along with Nagaland Chief Minister Nipur Yo had met Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Sarma further tweeted that the BJP and the NDPP will jointly contest the forthcoming assembly elections. On contrary, State BJP Chief and Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland, Y. Patton, informed Hornbill TV that he is not aware of the development and it is not final.
Sir, I wanted to confirm about the news of BJP and NDPP alliance for upcoming elections. Sir, so that is confirmed.
No. We have not yet discussed yet, but it is signed by Apumita and Nenin Kulina. I don't know, of course, it is up to the central government, central leaders, high command central leaders to take decision. But still, sufficient time is there for our election, which is going to be held in 2023 February now. So I cannot say that it is final.
Were you aware that this was being done, the joint statement was being issued?
No. We are not aware. Even our state president is not aware, I think. We are not consulted, I think.
So do you think that BJP central president and of course the state president should have been undersigned in the joint statement at least?
That's what we feel, but it is up to our central leaders to decide. So let us wait and see. Still time is there, no?
So what is the next move now? Now that this notice was issued, the joint statement of the state members of the BJP.
No, that were our legislators and BJP Kargil of our state. We may discuss this issue also. Yeah, but it is up to our central leaders.
The Bijli Mahotsav and Ujala Divas were celebrated today as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in the Charachari Community Hall in Kangkokpi district. The celebration is being held across the nation starting from August 25 to the 30th, including in all the districts of Manipur with the objective to getting across developments in the power sector to citizens. The event is being used as a platform to celebrate the collaboration between the state and central governments, to highlight the key achievements of the power sector in India and the vision of the country in these sectors for 2047 when India completes 100 years of independence. Addressing the gathering, chief guest of the function, Haukal Hang Singh, caretaker chairman of the Sardar Hills Autonomous District Council, spoke about the importance of electrification in the hill districts. Likewise, Deputy Commissioner Kengwo Zuringla highlighted the importance of electricity in life and recalled how in the earlier days people used to face hardships due to unavailability or shortage of electricity. She opined that advancement and achievements in power sector have been a boon for people across the country and state, which paved the way for better life and development.
The celebration of the 75th year of India's independence. Our country has come a long way in achieving the development by stages, by leaps and bounds, and today we are here. We cannot think of a day without electricity. We cannot think of a day or a minute without having the source of light, without having the source of power. And all this has been made possible with all the development, with all the enforcement, with the sourcing of all this energy from all sources and enabling us to run the fans, to switch on our lights, and we get them.
Minister of State for External Affairs and Education Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh visited Imphal on July 26 and attended the SVANidhi Mahotsav celebrations hosted by the Manipur Urban Development Agency. Dr. R.K. Ranjan said the PM Street Vendors SVANidhi scheme was launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs in June 2020 to empower street vendors by not only extending loans to them but also for the holistic development and economic upliftment. The scheme aims to facilitate collateral-free working capital loans of up to Rs 10,000 for 1-year tenure to approximately 50 lakh street vendors to help resume their business in the urban areas, including surrounding semi-urban rural areas. PM SVANidhi scheme was launched as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan with the primary objective of providing collateral-free micro-working capital loans to street vendors who were adversely impacted by the pandemic.
Joy IS Mahutki Commissioner Busoi Kai Kunazari Adugalona Mr. Rahul IS Pusoi Kai Kunazari Pradona Mang the Lenchin Vidiva Alaman Singh Maruma Pang Singh Isani said Pradona Street Vendor Ki Tombi Kudimak Amadi Mediali Kudimakta in the Hamuda Kokona Kuramzari Aiki Manda Joina Pankre Haiba SVANidhi asi hogdoki base Prime Minister na mapung 2020 ki June da launch tawbani aduga loinana Atmanirbhar Bharat haiba asigi manungda channa sigi program se pangthokpani Atmanirbhar Bharat haibasi karino hairagadi mamangida Bharat ki ningkha tamnabu honabada Mahatma Gandhi na Miram ki potsai pothok sinadana isagi iramdamgi amadi isagi humang mamal ki pothok singado ningkha tamna lemna sinabang ngamba adugumba laibak.
Nagaland Minister for Health and Family Welfare S. Pangyupom flagged off an event program called Eat Right Walkathon today at the Classic Island in Kohima town. The walkathon started from Classic Island and culminated at St. Peter's School, where a program marking the event was conducted.
The difficulties will be stressing more on addressing the
next as you put the tea leaf, this is the adulterator. Can you see color forming? Small colors, a little bit yellow, right? And in this one, no, right? So when the tea leaf is adulterated, okay, you know what adulterated is, right? Mixed with other ingredients, right? You can produce
color it gives we think that it is better, but it is only adulterated with color, so we should try to avoid
The event was organized by Food Safety Authority of the Department of Health and Family Welfare in collaboration with the Ministry of Food Safety and Standards and the Center for Health Research, Delhi. Speaking at the flag-off, as Pangyupom said, the Eat Right Walkathon was a mandated activity of the FSSAI under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to commemorate 75 years of India's independence starting from August 2021, covering 75 cities across the country.
Mainstreaming Eat Right India, including adoption of Fortified Votes and One's Guide. I'm encouraged to see the participants who are ready to give awareness to the common people to adopt healthy food to live a healthy life. Through this program, I would also like to appeal the authority to cross-check every essentials that is coming into our state and the production which are made in our state for consumption. The adulterated food items and other products must be properly checked.
The minister encouraged participants to give awareness to the common people to adopt healthy food habits to live a healthy life. Pang Yu also appealed to the authority to cross-check every essential that comes into the state and check the production quality of those made in the state for consumption so that people won't face any health complications in their lives. Krulo Toluo Vesuo, a food analyst, also said that the event was organized to spread the message of eating safe and healthy food. She informed that the Eat Right Mela and Food Safety Awareness Program was organized to demonstrate how to detect common food adulterants by the technical staff to students and participants to create awareness on food adulteration. The Eat Right movement is being organized to disseminate information, awareness, and to empower citizens to initiate behavioral change in regard to healthy food and to take conscious decisions in supporting good health for a healthy community.
Not blaming others, but I have noticed that we as like our people, we tend to be very reluctant in giving those awareness. Even if we're doing awareness, we have to really go on, calling people to come and participate. So if you can willingly come and participate and avail the demonstration, the awareness that we are doing for the public, it will go and reach out to the public in a very large.
As well as the education sector, the education department and the social welfare to address the very health concern, address the nutritional gap through fortified rice. Fortified rice is nothing but normal rice, which is blended with iron, folic acid and vitamin B2, which will address the anemia, which will address the nutritional gap.
The Kamyungan Students' Union has initiated a project for the Government Higher Secondary School of Noklak to construct a new classroom to accommodate the increasing number of students. Highlighting the project, the president of the KSU, Sang Chio, informed that the infrastructure of the school was very poor and that the school is the only higher secondary school in Noklak district. The project is being undertaken purely as a community contribution, he said. Sang Chio mentioned that the team has received a contribution of Rs 2.30 lakh compared to the estimated cost of Rs 7 lakh. He urged the public to come forward and assist in any way possible.
Bringing you an exclusive story from Noklak. This story is about a project being undertaken by the Kamyungan Students' Union with a vision to provide a good educational structure for the students. Right now, we are here at Government Higher Secondary School Noklak at the construction site. Stay tuned as I interact with the KSU officials. Today, I'm here with the Kamyungan Students' Union President and the General Secretary. Right now, we are here at Government Higher Secondary School Noklak, where the construction is going on, which is being initiated by the KSU. In regard to this, I would like to interview the KSU President and the General Secretary with few questions. So, it has been learned that the Kamyungan Student Union is initiating a project to improve the education environment. Could you please highlight the aims and objectives of the project? This is a very good initiative the KSU has taken up. So how is the community's response as of today?
So far it is good. We have received in financial aid 2.30 lakhs and this project is being targeted to 7 lakhs but it is crossing. So we would like to appeal to the community to come forward. We need more.
The KSU's General Secretary Poshuo also assured that funds are being checked and being kept transparent, making themselves accountable for it. He also pointed to the inconveniences faced by students of the district owing to the lack of institutions and the remoteness of the district, which makes it hard for the students to access quality education from towns and cities.
In many such situations as these, there are cases of misappropriation of funds. So how can the KSU ensure that the project will be done with accountability?
I would like to take this question. Well, when it comes to the money terms, there have been lots of apprehension on the students' union especially because NGO we don't have a proper
guidelines where the money can be checked or make it accountable. But we want to make an example to the community, to the Nagas, that we do the accountability and transparency in utilizing the community's resources. And we want to challenge to each and every individual to come forward and contribute in making our dream into reality. Because our students in our district, we have the only higher secondary school, and there have been lots of students coming up from the class 10. And because our nearest higher secondary school is Dunsang, which is 56 kilometers away from here, so all the communities are coming here in this higher secondary school, and we cannot accommodate them, all of it. So we are making it sure that all the students are accommodated and they are being given the right to education.
President Draupadi Murmu paid tributes to the martyrs and brave soldiers who fought in the 1999 Kargil war against Pakistan on the occasion of Kargil Vijay Divas on Tuesday. President Murmu, who assumed the office a day ago, termed the day as a symbol of extraordinary valor. Along with Murmu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also tweeted that the Kargil Vijay Divas is a symbol of pride and glory. PM Modi further said he salutes all brave sons of the country. Each year, the Kargil Vijay Divas is celebrated on July 26 to honor the valor and sacrifice of the soldiers who laid down their lives in the line of duty during the Kargil war. The Allahabad High Court today rejected the bail plea of the Union Minister's son Ashish Mishra, who is a prime accused in the Lakhimpur Kheri violence case. The court said that if he is granted bail, there are chances that he may influence the witnesses. Mishra is facing a case of murder for an incident that took place on October 3, 2021, when 4 protesting farmers were killed after they were mowed down by an SUV in which Mishra was allegedly sitting. Having heard arguments for both sides, the bench of Justice Krishan Bahal had reserved its judgment on the matter on July 15. Amid the celebrations of Bijli Mahotsav by the Indian government, HornbillTV today spoke to the Power Department to Mukedima, where the department laid stress on the importance of saving power. Let's have a look at the details.
You can save energy. Some basic steps towards saving energy or judiciously using of consumption of energy is like by switching off the bulbs or the fans when not in use, or by using electrical appliances which are less energy consuming. And you can, whenever you go to buy products, electrical appliances, you should also go for such products or items where there are more star ratings. This prepaid meter is going to be made mandatory for all the consumers. There are so many benefits with regard to installation of these prepaid meters. Firstly, there is going to be less issues with regard to wrong taking of meter reading by the meter readers. Secondly, you need not come to the electrical office, or you need not line up in the queue to make payment for your energy bills, but you will just have to recharge it, and then once you have consumed all the units, or you have consumed, it will just get disconnected by itself. And with the installation of these prepaid meters, the consumers will become more aware. They will become more aware of their energy usage. So consequently, this will not only help the consumers, but it will also, improve our distribution system in a way that nowadays there are still many consumers where billings are not served as per the reading, or readings are not taken properly, or because of human error there are mistakes on the bill. And also with this installation of prepaid meters, like I was telling, consumers will become more conscious of their energy usage. So even the overloading of transformers, or there used to be complaints where the wires, we call it wire clapping. Okay, so this kind of problems, technical problems, will reduce a lot.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, and we got to know from the power department on the importance of prepaid usage of prepaid meter, and also how in the coming days it's going to be very beneficial for the public. And he has also stressed on the importance of the consumers conserving power and making the society a better place where we can all save power and utilize it in a proper way. For now, this is all. I am reporter Christine Yokeho with camera person Ketoleno for Hornbill TV.
The number of deaths due to the consumption of chemical-laced liquor of Spurious liquor in Gujarat's Bodat district has gone up to 28, while 3 FIRs have been registered at Barwala, Rangpur and Ahmedabad rural, informed the officials on Tuesday. Over a dozen were hospitalized due to the consumption of spurious liquor. A committee to inquire into the incident of chemical misuse in Bodat, Banwala and Dhanduka talukas has been informed. Former West Bengal Minister Partha Chatterjee and his close associate Arpita Mukherjee have been sent to Enforcement Directorate custody till August 3. Partha Chatterjee was brought to the ED office in Kolkata on July 26. He was arrested in connection with the West Bengal SSC scam. That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.